In the heartland of our county, 3 farms stand as beacons of innovation, tradition, and sustainability. Each one tells a unique story, bound by a common thread, a deep connection to the land, and a commitment to nurturing it. Welcome to In Montgomery. I'm your host, Mirchaye Sahlu. In this show, we'll shine a light on the stories of these 3 farms, each cultivating a different facet of agriculture. Our journey begins with a visit to a farm in Dickerson, Maryland, where the owner has seamlessly intertwined her passion for animals, nature, and the arts, creating a sanctuary that celebrates the beauty of the land. In 1998, Neil and Joe Paget left their life in the city to embark on a new adventure with their then 10-year-old daughter, Barry Paget.
My parents wanted to do something to get out of the city, do something as a family, and so we wound up with 5 alpacas. Hello, my loves. How are you? Hi, honey. How are you? How are you?
They began their farming venture in Mount Airy, Maryland. Then, in 2007, they relocated to Montgomery County in search of a bigger space to house their expanding alpaca family.
So we have grown to a herd of about 125 animals.
Oh, there you go. I was hoping they would do that.
Like the name the artsy farmer suggests, the farm provides something for everyone and extends beyond livestock, offering diverse experiences and opportunities for all visitors.
We've decided to open up for tours, which is to allow people to come to the farm, which I've started combining with my artwork, which is where the name The Artsy Farmer comes from. It's very literally just who I am. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Yes, we have treats for you. This is Griffin.
District 2 Council member Marilyn Balcombe stopped by for a visit to meet the alpacas and learn more about this family farm.
And do you keep them in age groups?
Mostly age on the male side, and then on the female side, we keep them organized by when they're having babies.
Nope, that's my shirt.
We also process their fleeces. These are fleeces that come right off of the alpacas.
And so how much fleece would you get from one alpaca?
It depends on the alpaca, but anywhere from 3 to 10 pounds, depending on the size, how much wool they're carrying. Hi, sweetheart. It can take anywhere from 5 to 15 months to get our product back.
Wow.
Yes, so it is a bit of a wait. So we create yarns and dryer balls and all the products that you see in the shop.
In addition to starting and running her own breeding program,
Yes, you can look over and see all the alpacas.
Paragon Alpacas, which continued to grow and gain national recognition.
These are all your ribbons?
These are some of the ribbons.
Wow.
These are a very small fraction of the ribbons. Fantastic. So this just got finished completion, and it's going to be a gallery.
Barry also had a big passion for the arts.
I've started doing art when I was very young, but it really didn't become something I focused on full-time until my mid-20s or so. And interestingly, I actually developed carpal tunnel in my wrists, which limited my work with pen and ink and brushes because of the gripping. So I started painting with my fingers, which is why I have a new style now, which is very impressionistic and very fluid and full of motion, because it actually relieves the pressure on my wrists, being able to keep my hands open. Being able to combine both my passion for all the things art and all things nature, and just give people a space where they can come and enjoy those 2 things.
Barry loves the Dickerson community that's been home to her family's farm for nearly 2 decades.
As far as Montgomery County goes, we're in a really special section of Montgomery County. We're in the very northern part of the Ag Reserve. Really be able to provide a place where people can explore all the wonderful things that are in this part of the county. Yes.
For those interested in learning more about the alpacas and meeting them,
Yes, they're very sweet.
They are so sweet.
here's what a trip to the farm will entail.
So what we do is we have people come out. You do sign up ahead of time. You can sign up through the website. And then we take groups of up to 12 people and we go through all the pens. You get to meet the difference. We have the animals divided males and females. You get to meet all of them. We get to answer any questions you have about, what they're raised for and like how many do we have? How long have we been doing this? What do they eat? Like, what are they like? So it's a very educational, but also just a chance for them to interact. You get to interact with the animals quite a bit and give them treats, which makes them very happy.
Yeah, you ate all the treats. You did. I think you personally ate half.
At this next farm, visitors can enjoy a delightful experience interacting with playful goats, making it a favorite destination for family fun and animal lovers alike. An unexpected turn of events paved the way for Morgan Hayes to embark on a unique business venture.
It was really all an accident and all kind of by happenstance. My partner and I moved here for jobs, and about 2 weeks after we moved here, I subsequently lost my job. We have 2 young kids. I was trying to figure out what can I do to still be here during the time that we're going through this big transition.
With a huge passion for animals and a previous career in the animal welfare field, Morgan felt compelled to follow her dreams. She bought a farm and a couple of goats.
We had 4 goats at the time that we moved here with, and I started posting videos on Nextdoor to just get to know the community and engage with the community, and I would post videos of us hiking the goats in the backwoods.
Shortly after sharing her goat adventures on social media, messages from the community started pouring in, all interested in meeting the goats and spending time in the great outdoors.
It was still during the time of COVID, and I was like, you know what, that could be something fun to do for people, kind of give a sense of community.
And a sense of community it gave. Morgan regularly hosts special community events, birthdays, and other celebrations at her farm, Goatin' Around in Ashton, Maryland.
So we do farm visits here. People mostly book us for birthday parties, kids' birthday parties. There have been anniversaries, and people will just come out and meet the goats, bring snacks, feed them, brush them, and just kind of hang out with us. And we've met a lot of really awesome people that way. So I think it's just been really fun for us and special.
As sometimes she would bring the party right to your door.
What's more fun than somebody ringing your doorbell and being like, what's up, here's a goat, somebody sent you this goatgram. A lot of wives book it for their husbands, which I found to be really fun. Secretly, men out there are very in love with goats.
And for those interested in getting their steps in,
the hikes are really something very unique and different. We rent a private piece of property that we do the hikes on, so it's very pretty, gorgeous property in this area. And then it's just really fun to just be out there, socializing with your friends and having the goats kind of hang with you.
District 7 Council Member Dawn Lukey also stopped by the farm to meet the goats herself.
Who knew nylon could be so tasty? Being goats, they eat all kinds of things, and they're out and about finding the things.
So they forage, they eat whatever
Right.
grows on the property. They also get predominantly hay, and they get
Right.
grain and
Okay.
snacks. Kelly likes to feed Emmett because he really likes to eat all kinds of things. So she'll do TikTok clips, do a what's Emmett eating today.
Oh,
and she'll
neat.
do granola and yogurt, and then it'll just be her spoon feeding him granola and yogurt.
Yeah. Do they have within their own little social dynamic and their own social structure?
Yes. Most of them we have gotten in pairs of 2, just so that it's less stressful for them when they come into a new place in a new herd.
Aside from the goat hikes and farm visits, Goatin' Around also offers goatgrams, where a professional photographer documents the special visit with the goats. It's clear Morgan loves animals.
Hi, Faye.
But I asked, why pick goats?
Goats are really fun animals. They're very inquisitive, very intelligent. I didn't actually know that I would become obsessed with goats. We got our first 2 goats, Perry and Sid over there, and I really just fell in love with their personalities and how they engage with you. When you start getting goats, I feel like you just can't just have 2. You have to have 14. It's just really hard to have a bad time when you're out here with the animals and you're spending time with them and out hiking with them.
Wow, you are intense.
Both Morgan and Kelly are happy with the community they've chosen to call home.
We've really enjoyed it. We really like everybody that we've met. It's been a really great place to fall into.
You remind me of my dog who takes her paw and smacks me when I stop scratching, and she is not pleased.
If you're interested in a goat gram, goat hike, or simply a farm visit, head to the website to learn more. At this next farm, livestock are raised ensuring sustainable practices that nourish both the community and the land. Located in the county's agricultural reserve in Poolesville, Plow and Stars Farm raises sheep and chickens.
My wife and I have been running it for about 10 years on this historic property in Montgomery County's Ag Reserve.
These pastures are so green right now. They're so beautiful.
Mark Walters and his wife Amanda Cather
I can get the gate.
are deeply committed to environmental preservation,
Just move it. Hold on.
which is exemplified by the farm they've built together based on this principle.
Yeah, so plow, the earth, stars up above. And so it's kind of a earth and sky connection. So our agricultural purpose is to take care of the land, raise healthy animals.
Come up, there you go. Hi.
We have a pretty strong commitment to giving them the best life that we can. And if we're going to make the decision to eat meat, for example, we want to make sure that animal has had, the best number of days it can have, except for that one bad day. And then, it just makes us so appreciative and thankful for the food that we have and to be kind of part of the larger system.
District 2 Council Member Marilyn Balcom
So how many sheep do you have?
This is about 200 sheep.
paid a visit to this family-owned farm.
And so they just like hanging out together? Do they always hang out
They
together?
always hang out together. Yep.
The famous quote was, wow, they really act like a flock.
In Montgomery County, there's an ongoing effort to provide a stronger link in the supply chain as food banks connect with local farmers in the Farm to Food Bank program facilitated by Manna Food Center. Plow and Stars Farm is among the numerous farms collaborating with the center in this initiative.
Yeah, so Farm to Food Bank has been very beneficial for us. And I'll have 40, 50, 60 dozen eggs that I need to offload, call up the food bank, picks them up and takes them to, they've been taking them to a few different shelters, school programs. I'm gonna get a good price, of course. So I can't rave enough about the success of that program, and I hope the county keeps continuing to fund it. It's a win-win situation for the farmer, for the consumer. Nash, come here. Jenny, Arlo, here. Arlo, come to me. Come here. Come here.
At Plow and Stars Farm, animals are raised on pasture and rotated daily to fresh grazing areas.
We move the sheep every day to new pasture. So they never eat more than half of the grass that's in one paddock at a time, which means that grass is being stimulated to grow by their grazing, which is stimulating the roots underground. So we're building soil with the sheep, moving them every day, and it helps with their parasite resistance. So these are some very healthy sheep.
And then they are processed right here on the farm. And then we can sell that product to people, and they tell us time and again that that chicken tastes better than any other chicken they've tasted.
There's not quite as many livestock farms in Montgomery County as there are incredible vegetable farms, and realized like what I was really interested in was food, raising livestock in a way that was humane and feeding our neighbors that way.
Spring is a busy time for the Plow and Stars Farm family.
Even now, we are having lambs. A lot of triplets this year. Her 3 newborns were born on Wednesday night. So our strategy has been to help the mom, give them some food, because that's a lot of demand on one mother. One of those things that you really learn from experience, and I'd say Amanda and I have gained that experience. In one sense, 10 years can seem like a long time, but in another sense, 10 years is like, wow, we're just getting started.
And that wraps up this edition of Made in Montgomery. For County Cable, I'm Mirchaye Sahlu. Thanks for watching.